Hello everybody out there and welcome back here with the future once again. And today is a special video. I'm not going to do a showcase and review or anything. I'm actually going to list off my favorite animated TV series from when I was a kid and to this day, kind of like I did with my favorite action figures, but this is going to be a little different. I actually have DVDs of each of the TV series that I'm going to mention in this video and talk about. So, it should be an interesting video. I'm not going to put up pictures or anything. I'm actually going to show off the DVDs and then talk about each of my favorite TV series that were my favorite animated TV series from when I was a kid. I have 7 of them. I'm not going to put them in any particular order because that is so hard for me to put things in order. I didn't do that with my action figures either. I'm just going to name them off, and these are just my top 7 favorite animated TV series from when I was a kid and to this day. And that's basically what this video is. I want to thank everybody who subscribed lately, dropped any comments, left any feedback. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified for all my upcoming videos. All the support, all the feedback is much appreciated here on my channel, guys. And I hope you like this special video that I came up with on doing my top animated TV series from when I was a kid and to this day. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, now to start the list, and I'm not going to take a long time showing off these DVDs or anything. I'm not even really going to talk about the DVDs. They're just there to represent each series, and I'll tell you what each DVD is, and then go on from there, give you a little description on the show, why I liked it, and then move on to the next, because we have 7 shows to talk about here in my favorite TV shows, animated TV shows, TV series of all time, from when I was a kid and still to this day. So yeah, each of these series I enjoyed, in my younger years, and now later as an adult, I still enjoy these TV series. So I would consider this my top 7, but not in any particular order. I think I already mentioned that. But the first one is none other than Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And this is the first DVD of the first 5 episodes ever created for Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And Scooby-Doo, Where Are You is an American animated mystery comedy television series produced by Hanna-Barbera, produced for CBS. The series premiered as part of the network's Saturday morning schedule on September 13, 1969, and aired for 2 seasons until October 31, 1970. And in 1978, a selection of episodes from later series, Scooby's All-Stars and The Scooby-Doo Show, were aired on ABC under the Scooby-Doo Where Are You name, and they were released in a DVD set marketed as its 3rd season. But yes, Scooby-Doo Where Are You, was available in syndication back then. Reruns played a lot of it, and of the newer ones, like I said, that came after that. But Scooby-Doo Where Are You, I always remember the original song, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Where Are You? But yeah, there's Scooby down there himself. Everybody knows about Scooby-Doo. And this is awesome because it's the first 5 episodes in the original pilot. So yeah, you can't beat this DVD and you can't beat this series. So that's the first one of my favorite TV series shows from when I was a kid and still to this day. Next here we have The Simpsons. And oh yeah, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror special DVD here has 4 different episodes of the Treehouse of Horror. And of course, The Simpsons has ran from 1989 until present day, and is an American animated sitcom created by Matt Groening for the Fox Broadcasting Company. The series is a satirical depiction of working class life, epitomized by the Simpson family, which consists of Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. The show is set in the fictional town of Springfield and parodies American culture and society television and the human condition. And yes, this started as a short on the Tracy Ullman Show and then was developed in 1989 into a TV series, and it became actually the first Fox series to land in the top 30 ratings in a season. In 1989-90 they did that. So yes, ever since 1989-90, I remember having a Bart Simpson t-shirt like the year this show launched in 89-90. So yeah, always been a huge fan. Always loved drawing these guys too. I've always been a big artist and love art and love drawing, and I love drawing the Simpsons back in the day. So I probably have some Simpsons pictures somewhere that I drew back in the day. So Simpsons are the second of my top 7 shows, TV series, animated TV series from when I was a kid. The next one that I'm qualifying as an animated series, although this did have some live action in it as well, starring Lou Albano as Mario and Danny Wells as Luigi alongside special guests. But this is the 1989 American television series Super Mario Brothers Super Show. And yes, it contained animated series, television shows, shorts. I think they were like, each episode was like 30 minutes or so. But yeah, each episode was based upon Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2. And it was the first of 3 series to be based upon the Mario video game series. Each episode consisted of live action segments, like I said, starring Lou Albano, Captain Lou Albano of wrestling fame, and Danny Wells alongside as Luigi. And either as themselves or a character for the segments. The remainder of the program was dedicated to the animated stories of Super Mario Brothers, starring the voices of Albano and Wells in their respective roles, alongside Jeannie Elias. John Stalker, and Harvey Adkin. For every Friday in the remaining episodes, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, it was accompanied by an animated serials of Legend of Zelda, based on the video game of the same name, and starring the voices of Jonathan Potts, Cynthia Preston, and Lynn Carlson until the conclusion of the television series. So yes, it was, I'm going to throw together the Super Mario Brothers and the Legend of Zelda cartoon in the same vein, but put it all together as the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. In my opinion, this was an animated series, even though they had the live action segments in there, starring Lou Albano, which just made it better. And everybody remembers, do the Mario, swing your hips from side to side. Oh yeah, you gotta love that song. And so this is number 3 of my top 7. Next, oh yes, we had to have the robots in disguise, more than meets the eye, the Transformers themselves. I had to put this in there. This was definitely one of my favorites as a kid. The Adventures of Optimus Prime and company, the Decepticons and Autobots battling. Yeah, you gotta love it. I love Optimus Prime, Megatron, also a big fan of. And this was the actual original mini-series. More than meets the eye, and you can see there the conflict between the peace-loving Autobots and the power-hungry Decepticons come to Earth as this 3-part miniseries that launched the Generation 1 animated series, and everybody knows they call this G1, and contains 2 additional bonus episodes as well. So how badass is that? Got this for $3.95 and still haven't ever busted it open. But yeah, it definitely fits in for the Transformers. And a little bit more about the Transformer animated series. It is a half-hour American animated robot superhero television series, which originally aired from September 17th, 1984 to November 11th, 1987. It was the first of many series in the Transformer franchise. It was based upon Hasbro's Transformers toy line, itself based upon the Diaclone and Microman toy lines originally created by the Japanese toy manufacturer Takara, and depicts a war amongst giant robots that can transform into vehicles and other objects. It is none other than Transformers, and it is awesome to have this original miniseries. I need to bust this open and watch it soon. I mean, I don't know why I still got it in this, but Transformers, everybody. Gotta love it. More than meets the eye. Okay, next was G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, and boy, did I love G.I. Joe as a kid. The Cobra Commander, Duke, Hawk, Snake Eyes, and the rest of the G.I. Joe gang down there. This was the original 5-part miniseries DVD here, The Mass Device, and it's a really good 5-part miniseries that started it all. This came before the actual G.I. Joe American Hero, A Real American Hero, television series. That was one of my favorites. And who didn't like G.I. Joe back then? But a little bit on G.I. Joe here itself. It is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, also known as Action Force to my UK followers, viewers, subscribers, is a half-hour American animated television series created by Ron Friedman based on the toy line from Hasbro. The cartoon ran in syndication from 1983 to 1986, and I think I loved the Cobra better than I did the Joes. So I lean towards the Cobra Commander. I always loved him. And yeah, Mass Device started it all. This is a Shout Factory release, and glad to have it. But there is the 5th animated TV show series from when I was a kid that I loved, and I love still to this day. And we're down to the last 2, so I thought, I didn't have an order in this video, but these are definitely my top 2 favorite animated series / shows from when I was a kid and still to this day. Definitely none other than the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is the Cowabunga Classics, which was the top 10 fan favorite episodes. This is season 10, the complete final season 10 here, unopened. Still haven't watched it. I do have seasons like 3, 1, 2. I think I have season 8 of the animated series, plus this top 10 fan favorite episodes DVD that I found really cool. It has an awesome documentary on here too. I think there's a couple on this one that's really cool about the Turtles cartoon and more, and the fandom. But yes, the Ninja Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, initially known as the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in the UK and some European countries due to controversy at the time, and retroactively known as the TMNT 1987 or just TMNT 87, is an American animated television series produced by the studio Murakami Wolf Swenson and the French company IDDH. The pilot was shown during the week of December 28, 1987 in syndication as a 5-part miniseries, launching in 84 stations and being played twice a day. And the show began its official run on October 1st, 1988. Since the show and franchise has became a worldwide phenomenon, the series featured the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. The property was changed considerably from the darkened comic to make it more suitable for children and the family. So the comic was very, more adult-oriented and a lot darker than the cartoon. The cartoon was, brightened up and made more kid-friendly, of course. And like I said, they all had red bandanas. I've said this in the past. But for the animated series, they changed them to separate individual colors. And I always loved Michelangelo the best. I loved that they ate pizza. I loved that they were ninjas. I loved everything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I think every other kid my age did too at the time. And so yes, the 6th of the 7 favorite animated TV series shows from when I was a kid and to this day, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1987. And last but not least, what does everybody think it is? Well, without further ado, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I have the power. Oh yeah, everybody liked to say that back in the day. This is my favorite animated series, TV show to this day, and of all time, and from when I was a kid. I remember I had swords and everything, and just plastic swords, and I was just always trying to be He-Man. I loved He-Man. I loved the whole concept that they were barbarians, because I was a big fan of Conan the Barbarian, the movies at the time when I was a kid too, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, and this seemed like a cartoonic version, and the reason being, I found out later, is they originally, conceived this show to be a Conan the Barbarian toy line. So, it is on that vein of Conan, so I was not far off as a kid. And this is the best of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe DVD, 10 best episodes. I actually got this off eBay lately, and I've showed this on past reviews. But there's Battle Cat and He-Man. How could you not like, Battle Cat, He-Man, and the rest of the crew here? And it was a top 10 fan-selected episodes from the original series. Of course, they had the 2002 series as well, but I was a huge fan of the 1983 to 85 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe original television series. And if for anybody who doesn't know, it's an American animated television series produced by Filmation based on Mattel's toy line, Masters of the Universe. The show, often referred to as simply He-Man, was one of the most popular cartoon shows of the 1980s, and definitely marked a place in my heart forever As you can see over here, to this day, I collect characters from the Masters of the Universe: Skeletor, He-Man, Ram-Man, the rest of the gang, Buzz-Off back there, Fisto. I don't know, man, but this is just such a great show. Orko here on the front, Man-at-Arms, the Sorceress, Tila here. We have Skeletor and Evil Lyn, and then Beastman, who I just showed Mega Construct's Beastman figure. So if you want to check that out, I'll put that up in the playlist to the right. But yes, I hope everybody enjoyed taking a look at my top 7 animated series / shows that I watched as a kid and to this day and still love just as much as I always have and always will. That's it, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed a look at this list of animated series, TV shows from when I was a kid and to this day that I still love, and my favorites. And yeah, maybe it helps you get to know me a little bit better as a collector and as a fan of pulp culture overall. But yeah, guys, I thank everybody who's supported me lately, dropped any comments, left any feedback. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified for more videos like this one and other showcase and reviews and whatnot. And yeah, guys, until next time, I know this video wasn't perfect. I made some mistakes on my talking and whatnot, but I hope I overall got the point across and it was an enjoying, entertaining vid. So yeah, till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Keep watching your animated series, and I'd like to see other people's lists on this as well. And until next time, guys, keep collecting, keep watching, and as always, peace out.